Hello, everyone. I am so excited to come to you today to have a conversation with somebody who is a very, very interesting individual that is doing some really, really good work, especially in the foster care population. But I am Stacy with Heart Profit. Heart Profit is an organization that is looking to change the world by changing the way we do business and doing business with heart, doing business with compassion, and not sacrificing performance, but having sustainable way of doing business with heart, making good in the world is what we're all about. And today we have the executive director of the La La Land Foundation, Danielle Wells, with us. Welcome, Danielle.
Thank you so much, Stacey. I'm excited to be here today.
Yes, I'm super excited too. I'm just very passionate about the whole foster population, like helping with the foster kids, because I think that's a real population that we could really wrap support around and make a big difference in their lives. I'm already passionate about that. And then we can marry the two with Heart Profit, which I'm super passionate about. It's just a good day for me. I've been looking forward to this month of May. We're doing this in April, but we're doing it for May because May
Yeah.
is Foster Care Awareness and Appreciation Month.
Yes. Thanks.
The reason we're having this conversation today is because La La Land Kind Cafe is one of the first Heart Profit recognized businesses. And so we
Wow.
actually are, they're going in the directory for the Heart Profit business. And we're going to talk a little bit about who they are, what they do, and why they are a Heart Profit recognized business. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Also, we have some special gifts that are going out in May that I can't wait to talk about too. There's a lot for us to talk about today. Thank you, Danielle, for being here and for helping us unpack all of this.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Danielle, can you tell us the story and the mission behind La La Kind Cafe?
Absolutely. I'm so excited. It's one of my most favorite stories to tell. A lot of people don't know is that our foundation or nonprofit arm, which is the La La Land Foundation, actually began before we even opened the doors of a cafe. So we started out as the We Are One project in 2017. And during that time, our amazing CEO, Francois Rehani, just has a heart for giving back to the community and spreading kindness. In doing so, we started out as the We Are One project, and we were doing good in the community for foster youth. That meant purchasing bikes for them to get back and forth to school, helping with transportation, food, and any additional support that we could provide. Well, it wasn't as sustainable as we wanted it to be. He definitely adopted the teach a person to fish, and then they'll eat forever approach, right? And so in 2019, he purchased a property. We opened our first La La Land Kind Cafe on Greenville and Bell Avenue in Dallas, Texas. And that's when we started our first internship program. And we then were able to bring foster youth in with the idea behind being able to develop them so that they can have sustainable incomes once they transition from foster into adulthood. And over time, we just kind of transitioned and just really knowing that working with foster youth, we have to have some additional supports for them. And so I joined the company happily in December of 2023. And during that time, I was just tasked with being able to look at the wonderful work that we were doing and then thinking about how can we get better at what we're doing. And so since then, we evolved into La La Land Foundation. We have our workforce development program, which is the La La Workforce Development Program, and we have a myriad of support systems that we put in place for our youth. So they have access to mental health resources. We help with housing and transportation resources. It's a 12-week program, and at the end of our program, they're literally offered full-time or part-time support and employment. It's completely up to them. And I always tell my interns, this is a dress rehearsal. We're going to walk you through this process, and then you're able to work with us full-time or part-time. And that's literally to help them to evolve into that economic stability. That's the goal.
Wow, that's amazing. Let's just back up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Mainly, your focus is foster children, foster young adults, really. It's the
Yes.
16 to 25 range.
Yeah. Our program right now under the foundation is 17 to 25.
17 to
And that's
25.
because after we assessed and we're doing some of the work, because of the hours of our cafe, we're able to support more youth between that age group. Yeah.
Let's just back up just a little bit because not everybody is familiar with the foster system in general. So foster
Yes.
kids that are in the foster system, they've been taken away from their family, their parents, for reasons that the parents are unable to provide a safe
Mhm.
and caring environment for the child. So the child is taken out, put in with foster parents who care for that
Mhm.
child until they're adopted or until they have permanent placement.
Mhm.
Now, some of these kids, especially the teenagers, can be
Mhm.
hard to place because a lot
Mhm.
of people who are adopting, they want to adopt younger kids. And so the
Mhm.
teenagers, we have a huge population of teenagers coming out of the foster. When you age out of foster care, that means
Yes.
you're becoming an adult, you're an 18-year-old with no meaningful connection to a family. So
Absolutely.
I don't know about all y'all, but when I was 18, I would have struggled in a big way
Absolutely.
had I not
Yes.
had some foundation
Mhm.
to launch from. And then the
Mhm.
ongoing support when I fall down, right? When you're 18,
Mhm.
19, 20, and you fall down and you having some place to
And
go.
you have a net, a safety net that
Yes,
catches you, right? And
yes.
so a lot of times our children are allowed to stay at home until they're 30. And yet we have 18-year-olds that we're saying, here you go, you're 18, you're an adult, you can live life
Hmm.
with no
Right,
guidance and no
right,
support.
right.
Mhm.
And we're talking to the tune of how many thousands of kids in the United States? Last time I
Mhm.
checked, it was over 300,000.
Absolutely, yes. Over
Okay.
300,000.
It's a big deal. It's a really big
Yeah.
deal. So
Yes.
what we're talking about, Lala Kind Cafe, now the
Uh-huh.
for-profit branch, there's a
Yes.
coffee shop. Now they have 20 now.
Yes, we have 20 stores and they are from Texas to California. So we're operating in 2 states right now, which is
Okay.
Texas and California. We're in Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, and Los Angeles.
Okay. So these are coffee shops that are so adorable. I mean, just beautifully the aesthetics when you walk in, it's just light and bright. It is kind of like a fairy tale walking into a La La
Like a La
Land
La
Cafe.
Land.
If you've ever been into one, you know what I'm talking about. You hire so the kids can work there. So you're actually
Hmm.
taking these kids in and saying, here's a way to make money. And
Hmm.
while you're going through this process, or you can work here, you don't have to, but we have a
Right.
foundation that then has an
Hmm.
internship that helps you
Yeah,
become an adult and teaches you what you need.
absolutely. Yeah, so the premise behind La La Land Kind Cafe is just that kindness and to be able to normalize kindness and love. We literally want to challenge people to be kinder to their neighbors and to love on them. And so the thing that we do is we turn that word love into actual acts of service. And so even though we focus on foster youth because we have such a heart for foster youth and we're wanting to solve issues in the world, right?
Hmm.
And with that being said, we want our cafes to be a place of community where people are welcome, their family when they come in. When you come into our cafes, we say we love you. We're so happy to see you. And so we're also passing that on to our interns who may have a negative connection to the word love. And
Hmm.
so we're actually showing them through action what it means to be a part of a family that is chosen, and how we can love and support each other. So we always tell our interns, once you're part of the family, you are a part of this family forever.
That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. And it's sustainable.
Mhm.
That is sustainable. And that's what represents heart profit. Like you are doing something, you're also bringing profit to the table. You're bringing
Yeah,
sustainability and you're spending time with these kids, like lots of time with them, because that's really
lots of
what,
time.
yeah, and that's what we want to create environments that
Mhm.
nurture that mental well-being. And it is really an environment of love. And
Yeah.
when you're working with especially that population, they're hard to connect with, they're hard to get to know. And so if you're in a program where you see them once a week, for a meeting
Mhm.
or whatever it is, even twice a week or 3 times a week, it's not the same as working with them.
It
If
is
you're spending
not, and we're getting
20,
to
30,
know
40
them.
hours a week, yes.
And literally their coworkers become their friends. They become family. They do things together. The thing that we like to instill in our interns is just that sense of dignity and worth. So you can walk into any one of our stores at any time and you will not know who's the intern and who's just a regular employee. And so we allow our interns to have that confidentiality and have that dignity of when you're here, you are a team member. and you
Mhm.
work alongside your team members and you're learning skills and you're greeting guests and you're just having an amazing experience as an employee. And so then if our interns decide that they want to share that information, it's completely up to them.
That's
So at
beautiful.
any point, they could be serving you and you would not know who they are.
I love that. I love that. The respect that is a part of that, and the
Mm-hmm.
trust and the bonds that you
Yeah.
have with them. So Danielle, why do you think having businesses like La La Land Cafe are important in today's world?
I think that businesses like Lala are so important because we get lost in the business. And so many times we're looking at only the profit margin. And we know that that's important. And we have to make money, we have to have stability and all of the things. But we also have to love on each other. It's so important. When you have a customer, why do they come back? I've known so many companies that don't have the best quality products and you have lines out of the door. And I ask them, why do you come back? And they say, because they treat me like family. They see me when I come in. They love on us. I'm coming back. And over time, the product will get better, right?
Yeah.
And so it's because they're creating community and they're allowing people to come in and to be seen, and it's not transactional only,
Mhm.
but they're actually creating that community. And so what we're doing at Lala, we do have good products and we're creating community. And so we want every person who walks through our door to have the experience of you're being seen. We are so happy that you're here. You could have gone anywhere else, but you decided to dine with us. And we want them to walk out knowing that we do love you and we appreciate you and we want to see you again.
I love that. Next, we're going to talk about the gift of the month because I am
Yeah.
so excited. The month of May, like I said, is Foster Care Appreciation Week
Uh-huh.
or month. Heart Profit, we have a fun way for people to engage with us. So there's a lot of people that support what we're doing and they love what we're doing and they believe in what we're doing. And
Yeah.
so we are supported by programs that we have. And one of the programs that we have is the Gift of the Month subscription. So the Gift of the Month
Mhm.
subscription is where somebody can come along and say, we believe in you, we love you, and they give us a donation once a month and they get a gift every single month, month after month. And the gift comes from a Heart Profit recognized business. And so they get to read about the company. We do a whole write up about the company. So each month they get a gift and then they get to hear
Mhm.
about the company. So they get exposure to new companies. So it's a really fun way for people to engage with Heart Profit and to support it. So
Yeah.
when we met back, I think it was January or it was like, oh,
Uh-huh.
it was maybe December.
Maybe
And I
December,
said,
yeah.
I want to promote La La Land Kind Cafe. And I think the perfect way to do it is through the Gift of the Month Club because y'all have some of the coolest, cutest gifts ever. Like
Thank
the
you.
gifts that you guys carry just really warm my heart. So you guys agreed, and so we decided on the month of May. So I've been waiting
Mhm.
till May this whole time. So
Yes.
yes, the month of May. Now the colors for La La Land are bright yellow, and so I found these gift bags.
Yes.
Aren't
So
these
cute.
adorable?
Oh,
They
I
match
love them.
perfectly.
Yes.
So everybody in our Gift of the Month club will be getting a gift that looks like this. And the gifts that they decided to give to
Yes.
the Gift of the Month club is their signature hat. This is a signature hat.
Mhm.
It says La La Land in their signature font. And then it
Yes.
has the foundation, La La Land
Uh-huh.
Foundation on the back.
Yes,
So it
and this
says,
particular hat, limited edition, was designed in 2024 as the foundation transition from the We Are One project to La La Land Foundation. So it's a limited edition hat created specifically for Foster Care Awareness Month.
oh my goodness. Okay, so this is
Mhm.
everybody's getting one of these, and it has a little heart on the side. It's so cute. Okay, and as if that was not enough, we get a coffee cup and the coffee mug. Okay, it's got little paw prints on one side, and then the other
Mhm.
side says, "Be the person your dog thinks you are."
So important. We love our pets at Lala. So yes,
Yes,
we always make sure we look out for our pets.
yes. And if we all acted like the people our dogs think we are, the world would be a much
Mhm.
better place. So this is a great little
Absolutely.
reminder of that.
It's
So
one of my
thank
favorite mugs.
I would have to say, okay, so on you have some hats that say "Don't be a dick." I
Absolutely.
I love it, absolutely love it. And
Mhm.
then the other one I
Yes.
just saw when I came to your corporate office, and it was "Be fucking kind."
Absolutely. And we're promoting it. That's what we want.
I love
It
it.
costs you nothing.
Exactly, exactly. So they have SAS with their style, and
Yeah.
they have a whole slew of products. So they can find your products
Mhm.
where? I mean, at
Well,
the
you can
stores,
find,
obviously, but also.
yes, at all of our stores. You can also find our products at lalalandkindcafe.com. And then you also can find out more about the foundation and what we're doing at lalalandfoundation.com.
Okay, perfect. So if you guys want to check out all of their swag, they got some cool swag. And all of the proceeds from that goes to support the work
It
that
goes
y'all are
to
doing.
support foundation directly. It supports our Lala Workforce Development Program. So that's again assisting with finances, housing, mental health resources, all the things that goes to our interns.
Perfect. So if you want to support them and have fun gifts and things to have, that's a great way to do that. So you're giving
Yes.
to the foster population, supporting their good work and receiving amazingly cute. So Danielle, if somebody wants to get more involved in your
Mhm.
organization, what opportunities do you have for that?
Yeah, so if you're wanting to get more involved, a part of our Lala Workforce Development Program is our Lala Mentorship Program. So each of our interns who are part of the program are connected with a mentor. The mentor signs up to be with our youth at least 1 year post-program. So they meet during the program, and we are just trying to get trusted and guided adults to help them as they enter into adulthood. It's not a parent. It's not a professional connection. It's literally someone to do life with them. And so if you're wanting to sign up to be one of our mentors, again, visit our website at lalalandfoundation.com and you're able to sign up for the program as well.
Yeah, and that's really just having a relationship with the person.
Yeah.
And so
Mhm.
that they have a place if they need advice, they have a place to go.
Yeah.
I did actually mentor a girl when she was 16, and
Mhm.
she's 21 now, and she has a 2-year-old daughter, and we're still in each other's lives, and she knows that she
Mhm.
can call me and I'm there for her. So it really is rewarding, and it just expanded my family basically. She just
Mhm.
became another daughter of
Mhm.
mine.
And it's important, right? When I think about my life
Hmm.
and the mentors that I had that poured into me, I
Hmm.
literally could have had a different path had I not had those trusted adults to guide and shape me. Yes,
Yeah.
I have parents, but I wasn't talking to my parents about everything, right? And so
Hmm.
that's why we always tell our mentors, we're not asking you to be a parent. We
Hmm.
want you to eventually be a trusted friend and a source.
A safe
So that they
space.
want to come to you, a safe space. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. That's beautiful. Okay, mentorship. That's what you're really in need with, and especially
Mhm.
men mentors.
Especially, yes, especially men. Our guys, they tell us it doesn't matter, but they've also told us if there's a man available, we would really appreciate it. We have guy conversations that we need to talk through. And so we want them to be able to have that support of another male figure.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so now let's talk about the amazing fundraiser that's this weekend. I am so excited. Okay, so Sunday, tell us what you're having
Yes.
Sunday.
On Sunday, we are having our first ever brunch fundraiser, a whimsical affair, tea and dreams in La La Land. And so it's one of those Alice in Wonderland, Mad Hatter, whimsical affairs where you put on your fascinators and your top hats. And we have an amazing brunch scheduled. It's going to be so fun. There's a silent auction. You do not have to be present to bid or to win. And really, we're just going to do Sunday Fun Day like Dallas, Texas. And so it will be at the Golden Black Candle Lounge in Dallas, Texas. And for more information, again, just visit our website and you're able to purchase tickets, to donate, or to bid on some of our wonderful auction items.
Oh, okay. Can somebody bid on the auction items even though they're not there?
Yes, so
Oh,
our auction opened yesterday. It opened April 27th. Well, it opened on April 27th
okay.
and it will be open until May 4th at 2 p.m. So you can register, you can bid, and you can win, and you do not have to be present.
Okay, that's great to know. So that's another fun way that you can support the amazing work that the foundation is doing through the internship programs for the kiddos that are aging out of foster care.
Yes. Yes, and this year we're actually wanting to give away a scholarship. So the proceeds from this year's benefit actually go towards a scholarship for one of our youth.
Oh, okay, cool. So, and I will be there. I will be at
Yes.
the brunch event. So I would love for all of our fans, all of the Heart Profit people to come and show up and fellowship with us and celebrate this amazing movement and the good work that they're doing and help support them. So thank you, Danielle, for being here and spending time with us today. Thank you for these amazing gifts that we have for our Gift of the Month subscribers. If you're not a Gift of the Month subscriber, it's not too late. You can jump on that bandwagon on the heartprofit.org website. And at Heart Profit, we believe that you can do good while making money. And La La Land Cafe is a perfect example of that. So thank you for being such a great example. Thank you for promoting kindness. Thank you for
Thank you.
helping with these kids as they age out of foster care. I just cannot say thank you enough for all the good work that you're doing. So we love you. Thank you for being here. And we love all of y'all. Hope to see you Sunday, but at the very least, check their website, get some of their cool swag, and we will see you later.
Thank you.